All right, guys, welcome back to another pricing video. And in this one, I'm going to talk about how much I charge for door security devices, including security chains, slide latches, security sleeves, security strike plates, alarms, and other miscellaneous security accessories that you're going to find mounted to a door. We're going to cover my actual handyman business pricing for each one as a one-off job and also as an add-on to an existing job. And then I'll walk you through some additional free resources that I've made available to you. But first, a few disclaimers real fast. Number one, although I use job duration to help come up with pricing, I do not advocate billing hourly or by the minute. You should always charge the fair market value for every job, regardless of how fast or slow you personally are. Number two, every state has different laws. Don't do work you're not legal to do. Number three, my pricing videos cover labor only. Number four, your pricing should be different from mine. And number five, when in doubt, figure out how much time you'll need and estimate at least $100 per hour, $2 per minute, or $600 per day. Number six, my pricing is based on typical jobs on typical homes in otherwise serviceable condition. Most jobs are not typical. So let's dive in. First on the list is security chains, and honestly, if it wasn't for the need to pre-drill the holes so you don't split anything, this would be about a 4-minute job. In all reality though, even taking your time pre-drilling and making it look just right, this job isn't going to be more than about 20 minutes beginning to end, so I'm not going to charge more than about $40 for it no matter what. Now that $40 is if it's an add-on, but of course if it's a one-off job where I'm driving all the way to that property just to install that one chain lock, then it's still going to be that minimum $150 trip fee. And a quick tip, don't forget to match the security chain to the doorknob and deadbolt. Next on the list is going to be a slide latch. Now, most of these aren't going to take any longer to install than a security chain, but there are a few styles that are going to require a small amount of mortising, and these also have to be lined up just right due to the tight tolerances. So to be on the safe side, I've set my pricing for these at $60 for an add-on, or $150 as the trip fee if it's a one-off. And similar to how these latches and chains bridge the connection between the door and the frame, sometimes we're actually going to be installing door alarms that use a proximity sensor to alert the household when a door is opened. These are almost exclusively installed on back doors on homes with pools in the backyard to alert when children open the door. In most jurisdictions, doors leading to the backyards with pools must have locking mechanisms such as security chains or slide latches, or in this case, alarms, installed a minimum of 54 inches up from the floor. These alarms on doors leading to pools are a great upsell for property managers since they often aren't aware that their property doesn't actually meet the requirements already. Sometimes these alarms are peel and stick, and sometimes they require screwing on with some hardware, but in either case, I've set my pricing for these at $60 as an add-on, mostly to cover the small amount of additional liability that you take on with these, or a flat $150 trip fee if it's a standalone job. Now, moving on to beefier security devices, let's take a look at the security sleeves and security strike plates. Now, at first glance, you'd think they'd mostly be about beefing up the frame and the door, but in actual real-world usage, I think it's actually a lot more common that they're used to repair doors and frames that otherwise would need to be replaced because they've been abused or kicked in. When doors get kicked in, typically the two most common types of damage you're going to find will be number one, the frame cracking out at the strike plate, or number two, the door itself will be split where the latch comes out from the knob. Typically, the repairs that would work here can be very time-consuming and so expensive that it's just about expensive as just installing a new door and a new frame. So the solution for a cracked frame that's been kicked in is going to be the security strike plate, which is just an oversized strike plate, at least 8 inches long, but sometimes as much as 24 inches long, that will bridge over the damaged portion of the door frame with hardware that reaches all the way into the studs. I keep one of these in my door kit at all times, and I charge a minimum of $100 each to install them as an add-on, or $150 to install them as a standalone job. The reason they're so expensive is because they're relatively time-consuming, even if less so than replacing the entire door frame. The reason they're so time-consuming is because the strike plates are thicker, so they usually can't be added over the frame, and instead you have to mortise the frame in just to be able to make these fit. And then number two, the security sleeves that go over the door, very much the same issue because the door's been split. The process to install them is actually pretty simple. All you're going to do is remove the doorknob and or deadbolt, slide the sleeve over, reinstall the doorknob and or deadbolt, and then I usually put the screws into the sleeve after I've got the doorknob and deadbolt installed just to make sure everything fits just right. And one little pro tip real quick is please do note that depending on the manufacturer, you may or may not be leaving the latch on the door before you put that sleeve over it, but every brand is different, so just check with your brand. Now for pricing, I do take into consideration that I already charge $30 each to remove and replace doorknobs and deadbolts. So for a double at an entry door where you've got a doorknob and a deadbolt, I'm going to charge at least $60 for that, plus another $30 to install the sleeve, bringing the total up to $90. By the way, you can discount this by like $20 and still be profitable, considering how quick and easy it is to just screw it on once you get the doorknob and deadbolt off. Same for interior doors, but this time it's $30 cheaper since we only have one doorknob instead of a doorknob and a deadbolt. So that's $60, and you can discount that heavily and still be profitable too. And of course, if this is a one-off job, then it's going to be a total labor cost of $150 just to make sure we at least cover that trip fee. And finally, if you're doing both a security sleeve and a security strike plate at the same time, which is pretty common if a door's been kicked in, expect this to take pretty close to 2 hours, and make sure you charge at least $200 for that, maybe even a little more if you want. Sometimes if you're doing both of them, there's enough damage that you're going to need a few extra minutes just to get everything cleaned up and real nice so that you can get it all fit cleanly together. And finally, for all those miscellaneous accessories, including all of the other types of locks, latches, peepholes, knockers, etc., I feel pretty comfortable just mostly setting the pricing for these at about $60 or $65 as an add-on, or just for the $150 trip fee, regardless of what the task is, given that most accessories aren't any more complicated to install than chains and slide latches and stuff. So if you have an accessory that looks more complicated, then just figure out how much time you think you're going to need, and then make sure you're charging at least $100 an hour or $2 a minute. And now for those additional resources I told you I'd be telling you about at the beginning of this video. Resource number 1 is a basic jobs list with some pricing available to you to download that details pretty much every job you're likely to ever be asked to do as a professional home maintenance technician, especially by a property manager. This video, along with my other pricing videos, are all part of that larger list and intended to give you insight into my pricing methods so that you can use it as a starting point to customize your own pricing. That list with pricing will grow and get updated over time as I continue to make more videos, and you can find that list by clicking on the link at the bottom of the description of this video or all of my videos, or going directly to bulletproofhandyman.com. And on that same documents page at bulletproofhandyman.com, you're also going to find tons of other great resources, like a list of all the tools you need, how to land work with property managers, scheduling templates, jobs frequency lists, inspection checklists, and kit inventories. You'll also find a downloadable CSV file containing all of my custom line items that I use in my actual handyman business every day to write invoices and estimates. This CSV file can be downloaded by you from the website and uploaded directly into your Jobber account, and you'll now have all of my custom line items inside your Jobber account, and they'll become your custom line items, where you can then go and edit both the pricing and the descriptions on those to make them match your business. Now, if you don't have Jobber, I highly recommend using my link in the description of this video to get a free 14-day trial with my exclusive discount to see if it's the right CRM for your business. And if it's not, please don't buy it. But I can almost guarantee that once you try it, you'll wonder how you ever got along without it. And speaking of CRMs, I have a free weekly webinar where I take you into my Jobber account and show you how I create jobs, how I write quotes, how I invoice, and generally how I actually manage my workflow in my actual handyman business from the moment I receive a request for a job until the moment that I'm sending off that invoice and getting that job paid for. And you can sign up for those webinars with a link in the description of this video or all my videos, or go directly to bulletproofhandyman.com. And finally, I host free all-inclusive weekend cabin stay events or camping trips around the country, and also here in Arizona, for networking and community building with our actual community. These events are always magical. Everyone always goes home with a renewed vigor and a fresh game plan to boost their business to that next level. And usually I hear back from y'all within a few weeks after that event telling me that you've enacted a lot of things that you thought about or made decisions on while you were at the event, and that your business has been improved. And that's my favorite part. So if you do come to one of these, please do let me know how things are going after you go back home. And to see when the next one is down here in Arizona, or to see when I'll be bringing one to a cabin near you, you can go directly to bulletproofhandyman.com, or as always, look in the description of this video or all of my videos. And finally, I think the most valuable free resources I have for all of you guys is I encourage y'all to email me anytime you have any specific questions. And you can email me at bulletproofhandymanbusiness@gmail.com. I'll say that one more time, bulletproofhandymanbusiness@gmail.com. Right now, this channel is not so big that I don't have time to respond to every single one of y'all. I set aside an hour or two a day just for that. So please do. I encourage you a lot. Please email me if you need anything at bulletproofhandymanbusiness@gmail.com. And with all that being said, I love you guys. I hope you're out there killing it, and I'll see y'all on that next pricing video.